All right, so today we are talking about 3 things that you could do to drive more traffic to your Etsy shop. And the first tip will work quickly. Now, whether you sell on Etsy, Shopify, or your own site, if you're not getting consistent sales, it's because you're not getting enough visibility. And I'm not talking about just being seen. I mean getting in front of the right people at the right time with the right message. Now, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down 3 proven ways to drive more traffic to your shop, starting with one that can bring in results this week. So if you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but not seeing sales, stick with me until the end. And before we dive in, save this post because you're going to want to revisit it later when you're ready to finally see consistent traffic and sales rolling in. I also created a brand new Google Doc with 30 days of high converting content for Etsy sellers. So if you want a copy, just comment the word content below and I will send it to you for free. Now, I have helped thousands of Etsy sellers go from stagnant sales and one-off orders to daily payouts using smart, scalable visibility strategies that actually convert. And this isn't fluff. This is the exact system I teach inside the Brand Build Bank Society, my membership for creators who are done with guesswork and ready to grow like a CEO. Now, let's talk about the truth about visibility and sales. Because more visibility alone doesn't equal more sales. Visibility without demand equals attention with no action. And visibility without conversion equals followers who don't buy. So to grow a profitable shop, you just don't need more eyeballs. You need strategic visibility that builds desire and leads to action. So let's go ahead and break down the strategy. The first one is remarketing campaigns. This is hands down the fastest way to get traffic that buys. I'm going to repeat that one more time. This is hands down the fastest way to get traffic that buys. So let's say someone liked your Instagram post or maybe watched a product video that you posted. They showed interest, right? But didn't buy. Most sellers let that lead go cold. But what we do instead is run a remarketing campaign. And platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, even like TikTok, YouTube lets you run ads only to people who have already engaged with you. And the best part is that you could start with as little as $5 a day. You can test up to 30 creatives at once. And you're not guessing. Now you're nurturing warm leads. This is how you stay top of mind. So when they're ready to buy, it's from you, not your competitors. The second strategy is email newsletters. Most sellers either avoid email or send spammy buy my product blasts. Don't do that. Instead, use content-rich newsletters that build trust over time. So here's how. You want to share behind the scenes of new launches. You want to tell seasonal stories that tie into your products. You want to feature customer reviews and real life use cases. You want to send exclusive offers or sneak peeks to your email list first. Think of your newsletter as your relationship builder. It brings people back and turns one-time buyers into repeat customers. Now, the third strategy I have for you is called the visibility demand conversion stack. Now, this is the part that most Etsy sellers never learn, but it changes everything. Most creators focus only on getting seen, but to actually make sales, you need content that matches where your buyer is on their journey. I'm going to repeat that one again. But to actually make sales, you need content that matches where your buyer is on their journey. So let's go ahead and break it down. We're going to be talking about visibility, demand, and conversion. So visibility content equals awareness stage. At this stage, your audience doesn't know you exist. or they haven't yet made the connection between your product and their problem. So visibility content is designed to catch their eye. It's like high level, engaging, and value packed. So you want to think like entertaining reels, behind the scene peeks, eye catching photos, educational tips that relate to your niche. The goal here is to get them to stop scrolling and notice you. It plants the seed. The next type of content that you need is demand content, which equals consideration stage. Now they know who you are, but they're not sold yet. This is where most Etsy sellers drop the ball. Your job here is to build trust and desire. You want them to start seeing themselves using your product. So think story-driven posts about your why, transformational like before and after, explainer, so here's why this matter, reviews, and behind the scenes of product creation. You are not just sharing content, you are creating craving for your offer. And number 3 is conversion content, which equals decision stage. Now they are warmed up. They like what they see. They're hovering over the buy button. This is where you make the next step feel easy. So you want to think like direct call to actions, frequently asked questions that overcome objections, product demos, countdown timers or limited time offers, testimonials that feel like proof. The goal here isn't to convince, it's to guide. You remove hesitation and make buying a no-brainer. When your content strategically touches every stage of the buyer's journey, awareness, consideration, and decision, you stop posting randomly and start creating momentum. That's how you build trust, stay on top of mind, and turn visibility into consistent sales. So if you are ready to transform your shop, if you're done chasing trends and tired of posting daily without seeing results, comment content below to grab my free Google Doc, which contains 30 days of high converting content for Etsy sellers. Inside, I do break down exactly what to post to build visibility, create demand, and convert followers into buyers. So let's go ahead and turn your shop into a system that sells without burning you out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.